Vladimir, when this war is over, and one day it will be over, do you hope to get back to boxing again? There's been lots of speculation that that may be what you want to do.
You're going to put a smile on my face. I just realized recently that I haven't smiled a lot in the past 82-3 days. And you just said something about sports, because that puts me in somewhere my comfort zone, because that's where my passion is. And honestly, I was thinking, like, I should just take Tyson Fury and Tweet last dance question mark. Since he wants to retire, and we're supposed to have this rematch, and I was thinking about it. You know, I didn't do it because my mind was in totally different, or now in a different world. But it just, you know, after getting those news that he defended the title and he is retiring, and I wish him the best. But I was really thinking I should send this. I should tweet this last dance.
Do you feel like it's unfinished business with you two?
I believe. Well, that was all the dreams before the war, and I was sharing those dreams. I had a dream to become the oldest heavyweight champion of the world, and not to break the jaw in the ring. You know, obviously speaking of the contrahand, but to break the record, and that's to become the oldest heavyweight champion after George Foreman. So I was 45, now I'm 46, and that's exactly the time. That was the plan, but we're talking about something that was happening before, and now there's a big question mark what is going to go on with the war, and there's a lot of question marks. We don't know what is going to happen tomorrow, so that's why.
I think that's right, but I also
step by step.
I loved your reaction when I mentioned it, because it must be hellish what you're all going through in Ukraine. And the moment I mentioned something which took you back to your life before this, your face lit up. You know, the last time I saw you was at the Alfred Dunhill Links golf tournament in October last year. And I remember you were celebrating one night with Andrei Shevchenko, the great Ukrainian football player. And life seemed pretty good for all of us right then. And life has changed very dramatically now. And I very much hope that, you know, come the autumn, this war is over. You've got your country back. You've won. And I get to see you again up in Scotland on the links there, because that would be a sign of, I think, a reward for the astonishing courage that you and the Ukrainian people have shown.
Fingers crossed. Hopefully the peace in Ukraine will come sooner than later. Thank you for having me, Mr. Morgan. It was great seeing you.
You know what? It's
Cheers
great.
from Kyiv, Ukraine.
It's been such an honor to interview you. I'm in total awe of all that you're doing and all the Ukrainian people. We all are over here, and I think the more that Britain can do and the more the West can do generally to help you defeat Putin, the better. And I will be urging them to do that. And I wish you and your family all the very best, Vladimir, as you go forward. And I just hope that you continue to confound all the skeptics and the doubters, and that you win this war, because it matters so much, I think, to democracy that you do.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
What a remarkable guy. And they are remarkable people, aren't they, the Ukrainians? He sort of perfectly exemplifies that spirit, that fighting spirit. They're not going to give up, and I think they're going to win.